Welcome to another live stream. Sorry about that. We had another glitch. And like this month, I'm working out all my glitches. In February, I swear to everybody, good Lord willing, we will have no glitches and we will come on time. Excuse me, on time. I repeat, on time. So without further ado, I will bring myself up. But before I tell everybody that this is a family-friendly channel, there's no racism, no nastiness of any kind. If you cannot abide by those rules, you will be kicked out of here without question. I repeat, no racism, no nastiness of any kind. If you cannot abide by those rules, you will be kicked out of here. And there is no electioneering or anything. We talk about general topics, gardening, aquatics, just about anything that's on your mind about your channel and everything else. And what we're doing with our channel is what Wednesday's vlog is all about. Vlogging about going forward into garden aquatics. And what I did today was get my stuff ready to take down my Valentine stuff. I got all the boxes and stuff from the attic that I need, and I'm going to take down my Valentine stuff tomorrow. I was supposed to do it today, and we have a few people in the chat. I will bring them up into the thing, but first I'm going to bring my channel up. And I don't know why they didn't come up, but they're there. We have, as long as he's saying hi, say hi, say hi. We have B, Z, and then we have Jim Bob, 42, and then we have Bob. Is that my son? I don't think so. Let me see. We'll go to that channel and check it out. They're in the vertical feed. Let's see who they are. No, it's Robert Bullock. Looks like a nice gentleman. We're not going to go into the channel. But as always, I tell everybody, if you're new to the chat, you will not be able to come up. And we have Betty from Pre-Retirement Days come for more. I was just checking out some people. Now what I want to do is get our mailing address up here. We'll go to our channel and we'll do that. And let's get the mailing address. And the reason I'm putting my mailing address up, I would like you to send me your stickers if you have stickers to your channel. If you don't, that's fine too. I can take your address and you can send me a self-addressed envelope and I will send it to you. You don't have to put your stamp on it. I will include the stamp and I will send you 4 stickers. I will show you what I'm going to be sending you. Let me get this up. And then we'll go into the chat. I will bring myself up into the picture. There we go. Hold on 1 second. Let's get this over to management and then we'll acknowledge everybody in the chat. Like I said, we're still having problems with internet servers and stuff like that. I'm trying to work out all the glitches and everything. We're going into a new system and everything. The house is entirely Android. So hold on, and I look like then fix that too. I'll show you how to do that. They came up, but they're not coming up on the screen. All right, now what we'll do is we'll put up the mailing address here on the chat, and this will appear on both screens. There it is, and it should come up here. Should come up here. Let's try it again. I don't know why it's not responding. Come up on both. All right, we're not getting it, so what we have to do is go over to the other stream and put it in the other stream too. It's in the vertical feed twice because I was trying to bring it up and it come up now. It should come up now, but it's not. Why? Why isn't it coming up? Let me see. We got nobody in this stream, but it is not coming up, and it should. Do we have to go out and come back in? Why isn't it coming in? Let's see what we have here. Not letting me post it either. So you got 00 in here. So let me see. Let's see what we have here in this one. We have 32 viewed, and let's see if we can bring it up now. And see if it comes up. And apparently it's not responding. Let me try this. Let's go to the channel. We'll figure this out. We'll go to the phone video. What we'll do is we'll put it up this way, like this. Let's see if it comes up. It came up. On the vertical feed. Now let's see if it'll come up on the horizontal feed. Get out of this one. Let's see the horizontal feed, if we can bring it up. That's why we have to do it. Hopefully it will come up. And we have nobody in the horizontal feed. So let's bring up the URL. There, let's see if it comes up. Apparently it's not linked. Not responding. It says 0 likes. Let's see, we got that. It's not responding. Huh. Let me try something. I'll be right back. Let me try something. There we are. There we are. Now, am I live or not? Let me see here. I can't get it to come up. All right, I will tell everybody. There are a few glitches, and it could be to the weather and stuff like that. And that's why I look purple, like I'm sick, cold, or whatever. But what we're going to do is fix that. This is a blog. Enrich this screen, and we'll get ourselves better. That looks vintage. Is that better? Is that better? No. How about this? Why is it looking like that? Maybe because we don't have the light on? Let's see. Brightness is fine. Let's add our lighting. There we go. Now we look human. We don't look like the purple people eater. We don't look like the purple people eater. So my address is 3280 Sunrise Highway, Box 174, Wantor, New York. I cannot bring it up. 11793. I don't know why I can't bring it up, but it's there. And what I'm going to do is pin it to the top of the page. And then I'm going to pin the other thing to the top of the page. Let's see if we can pin this to the top of the page. Let's go into our live studio here. We'll try again and see what happens. They're not synced, apparently. Let's try this. See what we'll see if this works. Will it come up? What we'll do is pin it to the top of the page. Pin to the top of the page. It won't let me pin it. Okay, it's there. It's 3280 Sunrise Highway, Wantua, New York. 3280 Sunrise Highway, Box 174, Wantua, New York, 11793. Thank you for being here. Right now, we have nobody in the chat. And what we're going to do is we're going to put up the URL. If you are new to the chat, you will not be able to come up if I don't know you. I will not allow somebody to come up and flash themselves on the screen or post dirty comments. And if I don't have any narrators in here, I will do it. I will kick you out without question. So let's pin this now to the top of the page. Let's see if this comes up. Pin, here we go. We can pin that to the top of the page. There's a URL. And I don't know why it didn't come up with the mailing address. Now I could do this. Hold on. Hold on. I'm right here. No, we don't want that. There we go. We don't want that. We'll go later or do it. That's what I have to do. I have to set it up with YouTube and StreamYard together. Have StreamYard on this side and have YouTube on this side. On this side, what I will do, I'll bring up, when I share the screen, I will bring up both. So now I know that every other day or before I go live, I have to come in about a half hour before and do checks. I was trying to do it the other way, but it didn't work. So that's it. If you send me the stickers, I will send you 2 of mine. I don't know why it will come up, but we're not going to fight it. But that's it. You have this. This is the small sticker. You get 2 of these and 2 of these when you send me stickers. Send me a self-addressed envelope. I will include a stamp and I will send you stickers. I can make them bigger, I can make them smaller, but that seems to be the great size for everything. So, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be taking down the stuff tonight because tomorrow, because we're starting Lent and Lenten season. Jesus, with 40 days and 40 nights, he fasted and whatever, and came out of the desert, and that began the process of Easter being on the cross and rising on the land. So that's what that's about. I want to welcome everybody to the chat that's here, and thank you for coming in with me. So hopefully they have something for Easter. We'll be on till about 11:30, and we'll continue with what's going on the channel, where we're going. As you notice, we're freezing every once in a while, so we'll continue to monitor that. and keep watching the chat. What we got to do is take this off. This off. We're not in the man cave tonight. There we go. We're just in the studio. So that's it. And we have to give everybody a round of applause. And my watch hours are as follows. We'll fix this phone in just a second. Let's see what we got on here. Maybe it died. Died. And 91. All right. See. We're having glitches tonight. Again. Let's see where we are. I checked it this morning, but let's see. My watch hours are 3717, 3,317 as of the 13th. Now let's check analytics. What we got to do is we've got to keep that up there. Now, it went down, so we may lose some. And then it goes up again, then it goes down again, and it goes up. It's going up and down, up and down. We'll get there. We'll get there. So we'll go down a little bit tomorrow. So the 14th, the 12th, the 13th, 14th, it went down. And then on the 15th, it went up. On the 16th, 15th was 16. 16, it went up a little bit. And then on the 17th, it went up again. So what we got to do is keep it up. Sorry about that. Keep it up there. And that's what I'm going to, that's the experiment that I'm doing. So I figure by spring, by Easter, I should be there. By April 5th or by spring, I should be there. That's what we're trying for. So it did go down. And I don't know why it's acting up like that, but we will be posting. Just let me see what it says about my videos right now. This would be one of the videos that I would put up. Make sure you can't see it. We gotta get rid of this now. There is a glitch in the system tonight, again. The glitch is the StreamYard not working right. Not getting all the comments on both sides. So Squirrel should be coming in soon. He's on his way home. But this is what I'm posting, basically. I want to see the views I got on my latest ones. And I'm going to post this one. I'm going to mute it a minute, and I'll be right back. I'm going to mute this. I'll be We'll come back in there. There we go. And we have Squirrel in the chat. We have a glitch tonight. My chats are not coming up on either stream, so I'm trying to keep up with it. Once we got a few people in the vertical stream. You're in the horizontal stream with me. It's a landscape feed. Thank you, Squirrel. So what you see here is only the vertical, and that it's a glitch with them. So it's not YouTube. Hopefully they work it out. Last night you couldn't post, and they're still working on people, allegedly people that can't post on people's shorts or comment on a short. They're working on it. Evening to everyone else on the other side. So they're working on the system. Last night the system went down. You couldn't remix shorts, but you had to go through the back door, go into your channel, click on the short, go to the thing, and then you would get the shorts. But when you wanted to upload it, it wasn't letting you upload it. It was finally fixed sometime last night. I don't know when, but it was fixed. So that's what we're doing here tonight. Talking about the glitches. Tomorrow's video is the taking down of Valentine's Day, putting up for Easter. And then we put the Valentine's stuff away. By the weekend, we'll have down the winter display in the window and put up our Easter display. And that's it. That's where we are. And the snow is melting, but we're going to get 6 inches or more on Sunday night into Monday. Tomorrow I'll be getting my blower ready, preparing for that. And we'll be working on just about everything. So if you go to my Lawn and Garden Tuesday video, which it says, are you ready for spring? What to do, what not to do. Check the video out. They have the snow blower and the spreader with a bag of grass seed and snow melt in it. That's what I put up. And I want people to go to the Lawn Care Guide, it's How To with Doc, and check out his channel. And he says, Squirrel says, I don't know how much we are getting on Sunday or Monday. As of right now, we're getting 3 to 6 inches, maybe more. But right now, they're saying 3 to 6 inches, but that could change. I got to get my snowblower ready, which I will do tomorrow. I'll show you that in a video. See what views we got. Or then my views went down. I want you to know I'm down to 317. Check out some of my shorts. They're getting the same amount of views. So we just got to keep posting them. Excuse me. So we'll be here until at least 11 o'clock. And we'll see. check out my videos. I'm putting new thumbnails up. The next thing is the intros and outros to the videos. This is the snow blower video. Let's see if we can bring this up full screen. See if that changes. This is snow blower video right there. See that thumbnail? That was done with AI, the Gemini with ChatGPT. And we have Kyle in the chat too. Welcome, Kyle. See that now it's working. Well, the thing for the view through the ring light too. That's done with AI software. So I'm going to have some good thumbnails for things going forward. Hopefully we get more views with it. And I'll be changing it up. I'll be using the lawn and garden video, and that you're quite welcome. Hope you're doing well. I can barely hear you. That's because, there we go, we'll bring this up. Now, is that better? You know, though, okay, but I barely hear you. Something, audio sometimes, yes, but it's a glitch with the system. It's not letting me post the videos on both sides. It's coming up on this screen, but not coming up on that screen. I don't understand it. Some come up, some don't. And last night there was a glitch with the short feed download, and they finally fixed it late last night. So that's where we are. We have another hour to go. So I hope you join me. Like I said, this month is the trial and error with the new camera, with the new mic, with thing. We're trying to get rid of all the glitches. Hopefully, after January, in January was the snow and the freeze and stuff like that. We suffered through that. There was an accident and internet went down. We suffered through that. We came up. Another week I was working on my electrical wires over there, over here. Over here, I was working on his electrical wires, and I put the surge protector, I clicked it off. So everything went down. So everything is rebooted now, and the whole house is on the same system, Android system. We do an Android. We have Android TV too. My watch hours are 22:52. My watch hours are 37:17, 3,717. I was at 49 something. 749. I'm now at 17. So I went down also. It's doing this. And that's what I'm watching. I'm trying to post every day, whatever, or how to post the videos, how to make my videos better. And I want people to watch. I want you to see it go up. You'll see the decorating of the thing. And so on Monday, there won't be a video during the day. It'll be shorts or whatever. There'll be a short video, maybe 10 minutes long or whatever. On Tuesday, it will be Lawn and Garden Tuesday, and it will be all about your lawn and your garden. And then on Wednesday is the vlog, of course. We live vlog. We may do a vlog in the afternoon, and we'll be explaining everything to you. And I'm using Gemini and ChatGPT a lot. And this is the time of prayer and consolidation. I can go during Lent and everything else without Ash Wednesday and stuff like that. We have to fast and stuff like that, so I'm not eating any snacks between meals, and I'm going to cut back on my candy and stuff like that. And wow, I'm cutting back on my candy and stuff like that, and just eating meals, and that will be a thing to lose weight and an incentive. Those 40 days. Tomorrow I'll be doing exercises, and I'll show you the exercises that I'm doing. And I would put a disclaimer up. Allegedly, these exercises are recommended for people over the age of 60 and beyond. If you're healthy, able to do it, consult with your physician on doing the exercises, the hand exercises, the lunging exercises, the walking, and stuff like that up until Easter. The way you should get that weight down. And then, like I said, my watch hours are worth $37.49. They're now $37.17. So my watch hours went down too. But I figure if I'm doing my experiment every day with the shorts and stuff like that, posting, I will get my watch hours to just go up. I want to keep it up. I don't want it to go drop down below a certain percentage. So we're going to try that. What you do is you ask Garmin Guardian to help you with stuff. That's Google's Gemini. Gemini. Check it out. And they'll help you, or use ChatGPT. I may subscribe to ChatGPT. We'll see when we get monetized. And I'm looking to make a animated intro, or do an intro with me explaining what I'm doing in this video, and then go to the video, and then at the end of the video have a routine for each topic ending. So I had downloaded the How to with Doc app for the video and his channel to go check out his lawn care guide. And I'm sending people to his channel for that. It's free. So that's what we're doing. Let me know what you think of the videos. Go comment on those videos. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And ding that bell, ding in the bell, you get notified. And keep refreshing that bell. Do not take the subscribership away. Go in and watch a couple of shorts or one of the videos that will keep you posted. If you're not constantly checking out the video, what they will do is they will put you on the back of the list, and you're not going to find them posting your live streams and stuff like that. So you have to subscribe to the channel and check out at least once a week. Check on different channels. So by the end of the month, you basically checked on all your channels that you have. I hope to be at 10,000 subscribers by spring. My subscriber list, I didn't even check that. My subscriber list is my subscribers are 8192, 8,192. I'm checking something for, we gotta do is we gotta keep them up and not go down like that. We gotta keep it up in the things. Nice, short, helps your channel get 75% more views in the last 28 days. So we got to do more shorts. And are we doing that? And I'll talk about the key is in the video on Friday, not view through the ring light. So now we can put this one back up on the charge. And then we'll charge the other phone later. So by doing all that, we're doing the next 3 or 4 days, it's going to be nasty out. Weather getting colder. Right now it's 37 degrees. This one says 38, this one says 37 Fahrenheit. So we're definitely getting snow. Tomorrow I'll fix the snow blower, which I tell you about. I'll tell you about the grass that is turning green, but it's still brown and it's not thing, which we'll talk about on Tuesday. And we'll do steps going through it, cutting it, what it looks like cutting, trimming, edging. And I'm looking to get another edger thing that turns. We'll see. I have a thing. I'm going to see what I can get at a reasonable price. Maybe get a small handheld one that edges the grass. We're looking to do. I don't want to use a weed whacker anymore. We're looking at that. Now, anything I get from now on, I'll put down as a link to it. And once we get monetized and we get people in our to join our channel, we'll have different things that we offer people. And once I get the monetization, I will do a tutorial on monetization, what the different levels means, and what you get. member-only content. They will get discounts on stuff, merchandise and stuff like that. But the higher tier members will have access to my mailing list. And they will get access to my, I think it's in here. Let's see, let's use this one. Use this one. Let's see if we can get our pictures up here. That's the snowblower video right there. Let's see. That's not it. I'm trying. I'm trying. We got one person in the chat. I'm trying to get up my pictures. Save. Upload my pictures in my library. I want to see what I have saved. Here we go. Here's my photos right here. These are my photos. And like I said, I have these uploaded. Explore Garden Aquatic or Insider's Guide to Garden Aquatics. Right there. One says, caring for koi and goldfish, lush lawn and spring planting, outdoor seeding and ideas, keeping pond cool and healthy. That would be the summer tips. And then the other one, which I would do, make a video, a thumbnail for going into spring. I would say, how would I word it? I want to create a picture of Garden Aquatics magazine cover for Garden Aquatics for Insider's Guide to Garden Aquatics. It would be spring ideas, getting the lawn ready, what to do after the snow, what to do, what not to do, spring thaw and stuff like that, when to put down grass seed, what's time to plant, what to plant where, start your greenhouse early, if you can, watch out for the frost date, stuff like that. And then he would say, cleaning up the garden beds and stuff like that, getting ready to put down your mulch. And then what we would do in this summer, we would go to summer planting, caring for the koi and goldfish, keeping the pond cool and healthy, and summer backyard seeding ideas, something like that, and have them post it. And that would be for each event. In other words, each season there'll be something. And that would be basically what everybody would have. If you join the channel, I would actually print up, copy it, and put it together in a binder form, and you would get a copy of that in the mail. Or it would be online for those members only. It would be a secret code that they would use, that they would get from me in the mailing. And then they would get a mailing about my promotions, plushes, t-shirts, new stickers, hat, hoodies, gloves, stuff like that. Stuff I use, they will get. And if you're a member, full-fledged member, you will get full access to that and get like 10% off the stuff, the merchandise and stuff like that. I would absorb the shipping or something like that. Those are the premium members. I would give them stuff to try and stuff like that. Give them secret websites, when to fertilize, when not to fertilize, stuff like that. That would all be in Insider's Guide to Garden Aquatics. There would be Insider's Guide to Garden Aquatics, Spring Edition, Insider's Guide to Garden Aquatics, Summer Edition, Insider's Guide to Fall Edition, Insider's Guide to Winter. So we covered spring, checking and preparing the garden and getting stuff ready. Be prepared for more snow, whatever. We talk about that, the winter, always checking the grass and stuff like that, cleaning up as much snow as you can. Got to watch out for this and that. That would all be in the winter guide or spring. Spring would be getting ready for spring, watching the snow melt, when to put down pre-emergent, get your seeds now, and I would have a list of different seeds to get. You start planting once the weather gets above 32 degrees, between 32 and 50, you can start planting in a greenhouse, but you got to check it every day. When's the best time to plant? What plants you should have in the garden and stuff like that are ready to go in the garden, and when to plant them. That would be in the spring edition. And then the summer edition would be taking the plants and seedlings that you've got, that you, in spring you already prepared your garden for your plantings, putting down fertilizer, dirt booster, whatever, and any fertilizer, anything that I would mention, I would tell you where you can get it, and put a link to a YouTuber that I recommended on my channel, and go check them out, whatever, and talk about planting flowers, how to make a nice arrangement, how to make a flower bowl, how to make a little fairy garden flower pot on your stoop, and make your stoop look nice with a little lighting and stuff like that. And then you'll have the lighting on the deck, make that, and have lighting going down to your shed and stuff like that along your shed. We would talk about that. That would be summer. Have a seating area, prepping your barbecue station after the terrific winter that we had with the cold snap and everything else, preparing your shed. And then once summer is over, we get ready for fall. You planted seeds at the end of your harvest. You want to see if you get seeds into October and November, which you get. We will talk about that and how to start cleaning up the gardens and start saving the grass clippings, leaves, and stuff like that if you have a compost bin, and what to put in the compost bin to have it germinate and stuff like that. And then talk about taking down the greenhouse and cleaning up for the thing, getting ready for the Halloween display and stuff like that, and putting that up. And then getting ready for winter after. Well, you'll be preparing for Thanksgiving and cutting your grass for one last time, because after Halloween decorations come down, you want to start putting up for Christmas. So make your last cut around Thanksgiving. Plan your Christmas display and everything before Thanksgiving. All right. And then start putting up the Christmas decorations, set up your tree in your house, get that up before Thanksgiving. So that's it. That would be the guide. And then the winter, preparing, getting your snow blower ready. You should have already gotten ice melt. Have a few bags of ice melt that if you do shovel or use a blower, you should be able to put down ice melt. Think about using your spreader. But then when the season is over, before you start spreading with your fertilizer, clean out your spreader. Make sure your spreader is working. Stuff like that. That would be going into spring. You're getting ready to put down fertilizer and stuff like that. We got all the books to go over. Houseplants, repair book, uh, aquariums, setting up the aquariums, and introducing you to my lawn and garden channel. We'll be talking about the aquarium and the pond and stuff like that, and then we'll talk about Fish Tank Thursdays, and then of course DIY Mondays, making decorations for Christmas or and or for Halloween. So that's a good idea. Oh, and my air fryer broke that we had. I don't know what happened. Working on it and it started smoking and stuff like that. I pulled out the plug, almost started a fire. So we got rid of it. That's it. Sorry about that. I don't want that to hear that. We'll stop. That wasn't supposed to come out. So we got a whole bunch of stuff that we can use as a compost bin. That's a video. And I'll be using those as pictures. I'll be changing that one up too. Be very interesting. A lot of new things coming. And I'll be introducing them once we get monetized. I hit the 10,000 subscribers. We add a new feature to the channel to get subscribers, to offer stuff to people. We're offering the tumblers and the keychains and buttons and much, much more. So keep watching the channel. Let me know what you think. And then we'll get into thing right. We're not getting that many people in tonight. I don't know what's going on, but we only have 2 people in the chat. We had 47 in the channel, but that's it. What we have as likes. We have 5 likes in here, so that's good. Does this work now? Let's see. Where we can post this. Will it come up? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Won't come up, but it's on the other screen. The address, Garden Aquatics Remix, 3280 Sunrise Highway, Box 174, Wantor, New York, 11793. Again, Box 174, Wantor, New York, 11793. Full address, Garden Aquatics Remix, 3280 Sunrise Highway, Box 174, Wantor, New York. We get these Google consoles opening up and everything, open that up. I don't know why they won't post on the thing, but that's a glitch tonight. And that's the problem. We don't have the on-air sign on, we don't have the, man cave sign, because we're not in the man cave tonight, we're just doing a blog, and it's me talking about my channel, where we're going, if you want to talk about something, want to know something about the channel. And I always tell people in the channel that when I talk about something, say something about something, and if I am wrong, I will correct it. I will admit a mistake. But I try to do my research and research other channels. And what I'm going to be researching starting next month is the cats and how to keep the cats out of the yard, because it's becoming unsanitary. I got uh, dead birds all over my yard. Feathers and stuff like that that they've eaten in carcasses and stuff. Once the snow melts. But then it's unsanitary. So they got to do something. The health department's got to do something about it. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I can tell you. We talk about that. We talk about trimming trees. That will be another thing in an episode. And each year will be a little different. We planted seeds this way in 2026. We are doing this way in 2027. And what new innovations we can have and make. Different things that Dollar Tree come out with. We'll also have coupons for fish supplies. We'll have coupons for stuff to Ace and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll have to get on that mailing list. So we have a half hour to go. Where'd it go? You want to shoot? Yep, you want to shoot. We have a half hour to go. We'll get them. So tomorrow we'll take down the decorations in the house. We'll get most of the Easter stuff up. And then over the weekend, we'll take down the winter display and have the Easter stuff up in the window with new garland and stuff like that. Got to see what Easter garland we can get. Oh, have whatever. So still one person in the chat. What happened to Lewis? What happened to Judy May? Is Judy May in the background? Now we have two people in the chat. So it's not just me. Is it Squirrel and me, Squirrel and Kyle, or Kyle and me? Or maybe Kyle and somebody else in the background. It's still at 47. No comments in the chat. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, like, double tap the screen, give a like, let me know what you think, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Thank you for being here. We have a half hour to go. So whatever we got at 11 o'clock, we'll stop. And of course, over the weekend, we're not going to be outside with the live stream. We'll be in here with the live stream, me working on the studio or working in the thing. And what we're going to do is do a cooking segment every Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. We'll pick a day and we'll do a cooking segment on the channel. Things that we pick from the garden, making sauce, hope that we do that, and I definitely positively want to do a gingerbread house for Christmas, God willing, in 2026. And we'll see where things are at the end of the year. We're making plans in 2027. We're going to look for a place upstate, down south, and then after 2026, make a decision about where we're going to go, what we're going to do, stuff like that. Get on a homestead or something, get out of here where the taxes are so high, go upstate. I know taxes are still high. Or we get a farm or something like that where we can sell stuff and have a lucrative YouTube channel where I'll be doing stuff with the chickens. I'll be putting up Wi-Fi and stuff like that. I'll be showing you me setting up a camera in front of the house by the garage, putting lights up that come on in an emergency. So that we're gonna put cameras all around the property. I have the one camera by the deck. I'll show you that one that we got from Texas Ranch Rock. And he's sent me stickers, so his stickers are on the board. Judy May sent me a sticker, her sticker's on the board. We have a couple other people, they sent me stickers, their stickers are on the board. And the only reason I'm asking for the stickers, I want to make a sticker board. So please help me. Send me your stickers if you have stickers. Send it to the P.O. Box, Garden Aquatics, 3280, Sunrise Highway, Box 174, Montauk, New York, 11793. Or you can put 3280, Box 174, Sunrise Highway, Montauk, New York. But you got to put the box in there. Might change it up again. And you'll get the stickers from me. If you don't have a sticker, you want a sticker from me, send me a self-addressed envelope. I will send you the stickers. I will include the stamp. Send them to you. Too large, too small. And we only have, now we have 6 in the chat. So we're getting there. It's better. We'll go over the grid on Saturday. Well, not Saturday, on the view through the ring light, where your eyes should be, what you're watching. Again, we'll review that. I'll talk about the AI features that I have now, and I know how to do it now, and how to set up a link to another channel. If you reference that channel, you can set up a link to that channel. You can ask Gemini, and that will help you. And also ChatGPT. And I'll talk about the video thumbnails. It's just so easy to do now. What you do is you create a thumbnail through Gemini or ChatGPT. You type in what you want, exactly what I did. I told ChatGPT what I wanted, the snowblower, the spreader with the bag of snow melt and lawn seed fertilizer, whatever, with snow melting around it, and the captions, "Are you ready for spring? What to do, what not to do?" And I put that video up. So that I will make up another one. Spring is here. We're ready for this. We can put the snowblower away. That will be the video. I will have the snowblower behind the thing, and we'll have a picture of me wheeling out the snowblower, putting it away, and have the spreader with the grass seed or fertilizer in it, and put it in the picture, and tell ChatGPT or Garmin to make a Gemini to make a video for me, and they will do it. I'll do things with fish and stuff like that. Care for the pond. The pond looks better now. This is what I did. So I'm basically talking to myself. Now we got 5, we got 4, we got 8. We got 4 and 4. So it's where are the people? The people are in the between both feeds. We have 4 people in the chat. That's a shame. Should be more. But don't forget, every day I'm going to be posting short after short after short after short after short after short after short. If I don't post a video, I'll be posting shorts. I'm going to do, one day I'll do a 30-minute video. One day I'll do a 15-minute video. One day I'll do a 5-minute, 4-minute video, something like that. But there'll be something up on the channel to keep my monetization going. Talking about, I got this from Dollar Tree, and we'll be putting it in the yard. I'll do a video. What's all this stuff? When the weather gets warmer, I'll show you what we're going to do with this. And then I will do a video on it explaining what I'm doing with it. And I'll say, what have we got these landscape spikes for? That's for my fence and for the weed barrier to put down so the weed barrier stays down. And I will show you a secret with the weed barrier, although the weed barrier does work to some extent. But if you have mulch and stuff down and everything else, the weed will grow within the mulch and not penetrate the ground. You have to keep on that. And we'll get to pulling out the flowers, planting new flowers, and show you how to water them. We'll be doing irrigation. I'll have sprinkler pots on the lawn. And I say, we're going to change this leaking sprinkler. As we go through the season. So the first couple of episodes will be putting down topsoil, putting down seed. Then the next week we'll be cutting the grass, scalping the grass, putting down more grass seed and what we do, and then fertilizing, checking out our sprinklers. Your sprinklers are turned on, checking out your sprinklers. In other words, checking to see if your sprinklers water. We'll do the tuna can challenge or a small container. You put the small container on your lawn and you turn the sprinklers on, or you leave them for the sprinklers going on at night and you see where the container is filled. So you'll see what you're doing with the sprinklers and the tuna cans or the little containers, is seeing where the water, it's got to be at least an inch or so, maybe 2 inches of water in there, watering it every other day. If it rains, turn the sprinklers off. I have a rain sensor that will turn the sprinklers off for you when it rains. If you get rain for a day, you don't want to saturate it. You don't want to flood the grass. It's just not good for it either. You want to get fungus, stuff like that. We'll talk about all that stuff going forward. And I have all the books and diagrams and pictures to verify it. So what we're doing is building a library. We'll show you as we go through the summer. We'll be going to book locations. I'll be cleaning the garage, take stuff to salvage places or savers or stuff like that, or Goodwill. Give this stuff to them, donate it, and how you can declare that on your taxes, depending on your area. All jurisdictions in all states are different. Some states are following the same rules as us. Be able to save money that way. Anything and anything, everything and anything you can think of to do. Oh, excuse me, we're going to be doing on the channel. I think we're going to have a good grass season this year. He made it home. Squirrel made it home. Made it home. Okay, Squirrel. Good for you. That's
Awesome.
so we are 15 minutes to go. So we had a lively chat with the amount of people we had in this. So we have 2 and 2. We had 2 people in the thing, 2 people in both chats. So we got people in both. These people are not coming up into the chat, but give me a like. Please, that's all I ask. Give me a like. And let me know what you think of the channel. Going forward, comment on the video. Give me a like. Subscribe to the channel. I can't say it enough. What we'll be doing next week, we'll be going over getting ready for the garden. We'll be starting on Sunday. We'll do a video, what we're going to be doing and what we're going to be looking for after the snow is gone. I'll put up there shoveling out the snow, making my pathways and stuff like that as I did in the last storm. That would be one. On Monday, it would be cleaning up the rest of the snow, putting down ice melt, stuff like that. I gotta go to Ace or try to find some place with ice melt. Get a bag or 2 of ice melt. Well, I have some, but I want to get more. And then on Tuesday will be Lawn and Garden Tuesday, checking out the grass, seeing if the grass is still frozen, checking out our bushes, cleaning off our bushes, and stuff like that. We got the rake, we can get to that and make sure the bushes are okay. And then we'll talk about on Wednesday what vlog is going to be. Are we going to have any more snow? Can we put the blower away? Stuff like that. That would be a video. On Thursday would be finishing up the Easter stuff, fasting until Easter, what weight I lost and whatever. And then view through the ring light will be things that we haven't talked about, what YouTube is offering, glitches that YouTube is having problems with, stuff like that. And of course, we'll talk about our on-air thing, what we want to post over there. You see it on both channels. We want to post it right there, on air. So it'll be on both screens. I want to see if I can just put it up there. But I think I'm going to have to make a shelf for it. Secure it to the wall. And tomorrow, I got my black oak tag. We're going to make a thing with the white oak tag, tape it together, put them together, and then put them on the window so that we get rid of that glare. And we'll discuss that on Friday. In an earlier video, we'll say, okay, we're working on the room. We're working on this Saturday, but this is what I wanted to show you with the glare from the window. It's great to have that with light, but you don't want to have the direct sunlight shining in the window because you're going to get that glare and you're not going to get that clearer picture. Talk about downloading from your phone to the computer. We'll talk about how to create thumbnails for videos. I'll show you making thumbnails for my video by talking to ChatGPT. You can ask it questions. And I think a lot of people are using that Gemini. And ChatGPT, talking to them about the thing and helping you prepare your guide and stuff like that. You could use some of their words and things, but you want to use 90% of your words, that you're not using what Gemini says. You want to verify something for Gemini. You could talk to it and say, I want to do this for the video. They're the ones that help me with the downloading of the video. And like I said, it's a thing of trial and error, and I got it. And hopefully in the good and willing is fall, when I go renew my license, I will get my license renewed. That I'm praying for every night. And I'm going to do it fasting from now until Easter, and I'm going to try to continue to stay on it after Easter. Deviate from a little bit, but stay on it. I stay on a walking regimen. Checking out people's yards and getting ideas for our yard and garden and stuff like that. Squirrel says, I use Garmin for a thumbnail. Yeah, I use Garmin and ChatGPT. I'll show you. I showed you. I did this one with Gemini, and I did this one with ChatGPT and Gemini also. See? So you just type in what you want or ask it what you want to do, and it does it. That was with ChatGPT, and Gemini told me how to put it up so that I have them available. And we have Living for Jesus in here. Thank you for coming in. We have about 15 minutes to go. So we want to get that hour in here, so 2 hours. So it would be about 11:15, 11:40 that we're going off. So thank you for coming in. They are pretty neat. So, yes, for my magazine. And of course, we have these. I have those too. That's my first editions, what I thought I wanted to do. That might be like a poster or something, but it's it. And I'm definitely going to do this one. I'm going to post that. See that? It says, did you see what happened last night? And you got the squirrels, you got the frogs, the turtles, the fish, and the frogs. So you got the turtles there, got the fish coming out of the water, the frogs there. So I'm going to do another video like this, a pond video, and I'm going to also when I wanted to the frogs on the bridge. Do I have the frogs on the bridge? No, I don't. I use that too for Lawn and Garden Tuesday. That's another one. I like the frogs. Yeah, I have the frogs over here too on that thing. And I have the frogs on the thing. I have the one thing that Mount Sparrow gave me with the frog, with the beer stein. Lights up. And in the summer, if you go outside, you hear the frogs croaking in the pond. I haven't checked it yet, but I know the fish are okay. I got to get into it and make sure there's an opening because the snow is melting now, so I can get to the pond and check out to see if there's an opening and see if they're okay, which I think they are. That's another video that we're going to do. And then trying to think. Basically showing you what we're doing here. And trying to think. I had something else. Oh, making sure the thing is opened and then showing you where I think the cat is trying to get in. And I have those trellises that I'm going to stick around the fencing so that the cat can't get in to the pond. You have to go through that trellis. And with those stakes, we'll make it sturdier so that if he pushes it, it will push back to keep him out. And we'll get in there. Once the weather gets warm, we're going to go from the shed to the pond. Maybe it take 2 days to do, 3 days. And then from the pond to the side of the house over here. And then clean up that area as well. And we have Lewis in here. Hey, Lewis, welcome. And we can't forget the kids are off from school this week, and this week we didn't have any snow. We had a little bit on Sunday, it was President's Day, and it's spring break between President's Day and Valentine's Day. So Valentine's Day fell on Saturday, I believe. So this week is the President's Week, is the week that the kids are off from school, and they go back to school on Monday. Monday we're going to get the snow, so we'll see. Maybe just a late opening. And he says, I'm tried. I was in here for a while ago, but it wasn't able to chat where I was. So something went wrong. My settings also had to fix. Yes, we had a glitch. It was a glitch allegedly with either StreamYard or YouTube, whatever. Last night we had the glitch with the downloading of the shorts. And they fixed that. And if you're having allegedly, if you're having problems with your videos and not being able to comment, not being able to come up on certain things or collab with somebody, it may be allegedly maybe YouTube or there's a glitch in the system. So they're working on it. So don't worry, you're not alone. If you can comment on somebody's video, but you can comment on this one or comment on your shorts, and you can't comment on the long form, but you can comment on a long form and you can't comment on the short form, it may be the YouTube connection. So we're going to go to 11:25, and then we'll go up Eastern time. We want to get 15 minutes or more, so we get 2 hours for the night. Like I said, tomorrow we'll be taking down our Valentine stuff. And the first thing we're going to do is, like I said, we're going to work from the shed to the garden beds, 3 garden beds I have there, cleaning up around the pond, and then going around the yard. The first thing I want to do is get to the side of the house, cut up those pallets, and clean up the deer things that are there and everything. Get the stuff up in the attic, in the garage for Christmas and Halloween. And clean up that mess, and then get my greenhouse up and running. And you'll see all that. And then once we get that all done, in midsummer where things will be able to work on little birdhouses and making stuff. And if you can see that one over there, that one right there, I got from Dollar Tree. If you're in the horizontal feed, you can see the bird house. If you're on the vertical feed, you can't see it. We'll show you it if we can. See it right there? That birdhouse. That's what we're going to be putting out there. I have to see what I can do about the cat, because they're killing birds, and we have dead birds on the property. And it's unsanitary. So they have to do something about it. Either capture the cats, bring the cats back to the owners. If I have to capture the cat and bring it to the by-the-way, I will bring it to them and tell them, fix the cat, get in touch with these people. I don't want the cat on my property. They're not friendly cats and stuff like that. They're going for the animals on the property. I have a cat. I have 6 cats now. Yeah, did they kill squirrels, attack raccoons, possums? Did they attack squirrels as well as birds? Living for Jesus? Did they attack them? If I had a cat, I wouldn't let it out of the house. I'd keep it in the backyard or something. I would make sure that it stays around. I wouldn't let it prowl around. Yes, my cats captured the. Yes, my cats sure does. Do they attack them and eat them with feathers all around the yard? Because that's what I have. In one part of the yard, I have a bunch of feathers. I got a lot of it. Uh, I had a cat that went out and everything else. He came back, come back with a rat, and he put down a bird in the doorway. And look what I caught. My oldest cat is named Picture. Okay. He kills small animals and leaves them on the porch. Yeah, but he's not killing birds, big birds and pigeons and stuff like that. This cat is attacking squirrels. I found a dead squirrel in the yard too, and it was attacked. So we feed the birds here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to make it difficult for the cats to hang around. What when the cat brings a dead animal to the porch, it's showing you that it killed the prey and it's giving it to you. That's what a cat would do. But this cat is attacking it and it wants to come into the house now. So we're trying to keep it out. Wants to get in my car. I don't want to have it get in the car. I have to bang the hood now when I go out because the cat may be in the car. And I start up the car. That wouldn't be a pretty sight. So I have to bang the hood and happens where I beat the car. The cat ran out from under the car. Especially now with the cold weather, they're coming out. They would go into the engine and hang out there. But it was strange. I didn't see the cats, but it may have been frozen. But I didn't see the cat's paws until a day or so ago, when it started to melt, and we finally saw the cat's paws. But the first 2 or 3 days of the storm, there were no cats around, no animals except the squirrel, because he's going around looking for nuts. So now we have Rocky, Raquel, and Ricky, I believe, here, right now. I haven't seen Rachel, but they were all around. And I think one of the cats has a collar on it. What I would do is catch it, bring it to the animal shelter, and show them it has a collar on it. This is the one that's eating my birds. We want to catch them. And then I will catch them, the animal shelter's the one doing the, I'll take it to Queens or upstate, let it go. I'll find something. I'll find a piece of chicken or a piece of fish or tuna or something. Put that out there in a cage and chop them, and then bring it to the animal shelter. Have spade it and give it to the owner and charge them. Because believe me, I don't want it to come to me injuring the cat or having the cat injured on my property. I don't want that. I want to do it humanely and keep them off my property. The birds have a right to live too. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put an article in the neighborhood watch thing. The cats are around. Does anybody know who the cats are? I'll describe the cats: calico cat, this cat, that cat, this cat, that cat, and this one and that one. Right now, 15 minutes to go. 15 minutes to go. It's 10. It's 11:10. So 11:15 is 3. 11:14, 11:15, 20. It's in 11:25 we go off, so it's 15 minutes. We're getting close. So I would feed them, but I don't want them coming around with my son's dog, and I don't want my son's dog to eat the birds on the property and get hurt, sick. So if they don't do something about it, I'm going to contact the local news and see if they want to do a report on it. These cats that are killing the birds and leaving the birds after eating carcasses, feathers, and stuff like that around. Is that sanitary? So I don't want to put it on YouTube or anything because I don't think that is appropriate for that. But I'm telling you about it. I have a bag full of feathers and half-eaten birds. You know, sometimes I talk about, but is there a way to get rid of cats on your property? It says Gemini that. See what it says. We have it on here. I have to get my other phone. You're being here. Wait, this one. I went Google's Gemini. All right. I want to know how to get rid of cats. I want to know how to get rid of cats in my yard. They're eating the birds and attacking other animals like squirrels and stuff. And I believe it's unsanitary. The town and the county animal control says they can't do anything about the cats. What can I do to deter the cats from my yard? My son has a dog and he comes over every now and then, and I don't want him getting a load of the feathers or the dead birds that are half eaten. Yes, I have a fish pond and I have a bird sanctuary and bird feeders in it, and that's where he goes to attack the birds, and then takes them to the other side of the house, behind the garage, and eats them. And I find feathers and half-eaten carcasses on the side of the house, and I think that's unsanitary. I told the town about it, and they refused to do anything. Okay, I'm talking to it where I've done that. I've done the mesh on the pond, and I have fencing, but the cats are still trying to get into the pond because in the snow I find footprints to the fencing and around that area. They're trying to get in. They can't, but they keep trying. Hold on one second. I have to leave a message for somebody. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to call it at 11:20. We've got the 2 hours in, and I want to thank everybody for coming in. Living for Jesus, Lewis, Squirrel, Kyle, Betty for your retirement days, and Jim Bob, and the other people on the other side. Thank you all for coming in. I'm praying for you tonight. Remember that the past is behind us. The present is now. The future is what you make it. So let's make 2026 better than 2025. I will be back tomorrow night. I'll be tomorrow with another video, getting a snowblower ready for the other snow and stuff like that. I'm working in this room. Hope to see you tomorrow for my videos. Keep watching the channel. Hope to see you back here tomorrow night for another live from the man cave. Till then, Stephen Epps signing off. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to ding that bell. By dinging the bell, putting a like, it lets YouTube know that you want to watch the channel. And I want to thank you all for being here. Till next time, Stephen F. signing off. Remember, tomorrow, like Lewis says, tomorrow is not guaranteed. You don't know when the Lord's going to take you. God willing, I'll be here tomorrow. And thank God for another day. Till then, Stephen F. signing off. Good night. For now, I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, all.